Fuck that shit, I'm going straight for they top. Money train Glock North, can't be stopped. Yeah, Atlanta bitch tryna give me that mop. Sloppy, top, yeah, stripper bitch.
Yo gang, it's your boy Nathan back again with another reaction video. Today we've landed in Turkey. We're gonna be reacting to Manifest. This one's called KTS, the official music video. This is my first time checking out Manifest. Of course, had to do a bit of research before going into the video. So Manifest is a Turkish girl group formed through the reality competition show Big Five Turkey. They debuted on February the 7th, 2025 with their first single here. The group is composed of 6 members. Of course, I'm not really going to be familiar with the names on my first listen. However, hopefully after listening to these guys a few times and reacting to this group, we will get familiar with the members. Interesting because they only debuted this year, which was the second month in, 7th of February 2025, from a competition. So I'm guessing they're filled with a lot of talent. For them to have 6 members and of course only come out this year but still make a lot of noise through their music, through their first few singles, that is incredible in itself. This is my first time reacting to Turkish music on this channel. If for those that are familiar with my page, I do branch out and like to of course cover different artists coming out of different countries, because I'm not one of those people that are closed-minded, man. I understand that there's great music. A lot of people think that good music's just coming out of the UK or America. It's not that. And one thing that this whole reaction thing taught me is that there's so much great music coming out of different countries. And for example, I didn't even know that there was a girl band that are from Turkey. So for me to kind of get into this for my first reaction, I'm really excited for this one. If you are new to this channel, if you are from Turkey, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because we're definitely going to be reacting to more music if we do enjoy this one. And yeah, let's get into this video. Let's go. Let's go, Manifest. We might have to put the subtitles in. Yeah, there we go. Fire video.
İstese aşkına köle olurum.
Okay.
Tek sözüne kendimi avuturum.
What's that?
Ama yok, inatla dönüyoruz en başına.
Hey. Fire, I gotta bring this one back. I'm not gonna lie. What caught my attention at first was definitely the visuals. However, the production as well is very electrifying. I'm loving the beat drop. I'm loving everything that's going on. I even like the little cropped Turkish jersey that we saw here. Sorry, I'm not trying to be weird, but I did see that at the start. Shout out to Turkey, locked in.
İstese aşkına köle olurum. Tek sözüne kendimi avuturum. Ama yok, inatla dönüyoruz en başına.
He is crazy.
Hiç elimde yok, hiç elimde yok bir tane. Kaçamam olmuyor, bu kalp yerinde durmuyor. Sardın mı en başa, düşmem o tuzağa.
She said the heart won't stay still, but isn't that fascinating? Like those sort of situations where your heart is just pumping and you're trying to tell your inner self, like, can you please slow down? I don't need for any of this to kind of be going on right now. That's very something that's very relatable, even though it's kind of like a basic lyric. Definitely something that the public can relate to, because everyone's been in a scenario where their heart's just pumping out of their control, like it's crazy. And especially when it comes to love as well, love can have you feeling some crazy ways. Let's keep it real.
Dönüyoruz en başına, en başına. Hiç elimde yok, hiç elimde yok bir tane. Kaçamam olmuyor, bu kalp yerinde durmuyor. Sardın mı en başa, düşmem o tuzağa. İstiyorum ol boni meklay kaçalım. Yaktı beni ya, söndürsene sözünden. Düştüm yoluna, bu beni şimdi.
She said your love burnt me, so why don't you put out the fire? But again, it's one of those situations where when the situation does bubble up to those sort of extreme vibes, nobody really understands what to do. You kind of just see how it plays out, man. You know, when everybody loses their head goes crazy when you're so interested in the next person. But it's better to just, in my opinion, let things play out how it is, man. I think that's the whole exciting thing about it. I don't really like when things are obviously measured and people are too calculated. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you're in a situation and it's better off you just see how it plays out instead of trying to be like a referee for the situation. So I understand what she's saying, like, why don't you put the fire out? But nobody is really capable of doing that in those sort of scenarios.
Kaçamam olmuyor, bu kalp yerinde durmuyor. Sardın mı en başa, düşmem o tuzağa. İstiyorum ol boni meklay kaçalım buradan. Beni ya, söndürsene o zaman. Düştüm yoluna, bu beni şimdi orada. Sorma ne haldeyim, biter mi korkma. İşte burada kalbimin tek sevdiği. Yok muydu başka numara? Çalıyor açamam ama olmuyor ne uydur.
Shout out to this girl here. Her introduction to this song was extremely smooth. We have to rewind it for her.
Burada kalbimin tek sevdiği. Şimdi demiyorsun bana. Yok muydu başka numara? Çalıyor açamam ama olmuyor ne uydursam da. İçim ürperiyor, beni deli ediyor. Sarmıyor, hissi kavramıyor. Neresinden tutsam bu aşkı her türlü sınıfta kalıyor.
Let's go.
Hiç elimde yok, hiç elimde yok bir çare. Kaçamam olmuyor, bu kalp yerinde durmuyor. Sardın mı en başa?
That guy there is obviously laughing. He's seeing all of these girls just crash out, thinking, like, how have I even got them in this sort of situation? But that must be one of the best feelings he's had in a very long time, to see a lot of these girls obviously be very emotional towards him.
Hiç elimde yok, hiç elimde yok bir çare. Kaçamam olmuyor, bu kalp yerinde durmuyor. Sardın mı en başa, düşmem o tuzağa. İstiyorum ol boni meklay kaçalım buradan. Aşkın yaktı beni ya, söndür seni o zaman. Düştün yoluna, bu beni şimdi orada. Sorma ne haldeyim, biter mi korkma. İşte burada kalbimin tek sahibi. Söndür seni o zaman. Düştüm yoluna, bu beni şimdi orada. Sorma ne haldeyim, biter mi korkma.
I really enjoyed this song. I love how everyone's obviously dancing alongside the great music that's going on, man. I felt like all the members that were included in this song also played their part well as well. Great song for sure. I'm definitely going to be reacting to more Manifest, that's for sure.
İşte burada kalbimin tek sahibi.
Fire. Shout out to Manifest holding it down for Turkey. Great song. Manifest KTS. Make sure to go check that out on, let me make sure I don't get the YouTube channel wrong. Manifest is their YouTube channel. This video is already on 624,000 within the first 21 hours. I can understand why. These guys are great. As I said before, like, it is my intro as well to checking out Manifest. Is my introduction to Turkish music as a whole, and I'm very excited and happy that I started off with these girls, because they're very talented. As you can see, the thought process behind this video was also incredible as well, and worked aligned with what was actually being said in the video. I loved how they kept going on about how they're in a crazy scenario, kind of in love with this person, but the situation's kind of bubbling, and then throughout the video you see the guy almost laughing at them, but the girls are kind of crashing out thinking this is all crazy, like, can someone take control of what's going on? I enjoyed it. Maybe I'm looking so deep into the lyrics, however, I think that's what music's about. But overall I felt like this track was great. The video was also fire, and again, this is something that I would go back to, and I'm definitely going to be going back to Turkish music to see sorry, I should say I'm definitely going to be going back to Turkey to see what more sort of talent you guys have coming out of there. I really hope you guys do appreciate this video. We're on the road to 40,000 subscribers, so make sure to hop on board, join the gang. We're only getting bigger. Hit that like button. It's your boy Nathan. I hope you have a blessed day. I'm out. Yeah.